What's going on, everybody? Welcome into TB Sports 27 and another live stream. Like I said, we got the time, we got the PTO. This will be the last live stream that we do, however, for a little bit, because part of the PTO time I'm on is we are going out of town, going on a little mini Bucky's vacation coming up. So this will be the final day of streams. We will not stream again for the rest of the week, and I don't know the next time we will come on. I'll try to get on later today and do some streaming, but not sure how much more streaming we will be able to do for the remainder of this week or going forward. So all that fun stuff. But anyway, this is a big one. I want to jump on and stream some college football with you guys because we are back up to number 7. We started off the season. Unfortunately, our off-season video was lost to time because much like what happened to one of our previous RXFL games, the YouTube upload did not upload. So it's something I'm really trying to keep an eye on to make sure that that continues to stay uploaded in the future. But we started off the season in Vegas, neutral site game against the defending national champs. It was one that the game picked for us, and we kept it. I thought it would be interesting. We got our butts kicked. Started off hot, but second half got our butts kicked. Then we played an FCS opponent. Then I switched up the playbook. I changed things up into a pistol spread offense playbook with our new quarterback, with Mr. Pepper behind center, stepping in for Chris Fritz, who graduated. Fritz more of a scrambler, while Pepper's kind of more of a Bo Nix type quarterback, where a throw first with a good arm, but can scramble if he needs to. So we switched up the playbook to go a little more pass heavy. And since then, we've won back-to-back games. Now, we had a bit of a struggle on the stream that was lost to time against Western Michigan. We purposely picked them, a 2-game set, because they were the worst ranked team out of the rankings, 1, 2, 3, on the listing. They were the team that was ranked dead last. They were the worst team. So I was like, you know what, let's play the worst team. And they were 1-1 going into that game, and they put 13 points on us before we can get anything going. And I was sweating playing that game, but we were able to go shut them out the rest of the way and win that one big. So we've had 3 consecutive big wins, and now we're getting ready to do battle with Alabama, which is a team that's not always on our schedule, even though it should be. It should be a protected rivalry, but the Alabama game, the Georgia game, is not always in the regular rotation. So it's been a little while, I want to say, the last time we played Alabama. In fact, I don't want to take all the time here. We are going to jump into the game, and maybe this isn't the way to go. Maybe people tuned out by now, but we'll see. Give it enough time, since we are doing it live. Maybe people will do it live. We'll do it for people to tune in here. But I'm looking at the schedule. We did not play Alabama last season. 2 seasons ago, we did not play Alabama on the schedule. Now I'm going back 3 years, and we did play Alabama 3 years ago. So our first Alabama game in 3 years, we're going to jump into it. It's number 15 versus number 7, and it is at Bryant-Denny. So it'll be interesting, this one. Our 3rd road game of the year. Although one of them was a neutral site game in Vegas, one of them on the teal turf at Coastal Carolina, but we are used to playing on the road, which is something usually SEC teams don't have, that kind of road schedule before they jump into conference play. We always try to play at least one team on the road, whether it be a group of 6, group of 5, whatever you want to call it. We always try to schedule at least one game on the road, which again, I know kind of spits in the face of what they do in real life. And hey, we got the Fowler team. You don't always get to hear these guys. I don't know, you call them the A team, the B team, whatever, but it is Kurt Herbstreit, though. I've kind of talked about Kurt Herbstreit. I feel like his stock in the world of football has gone kind of way down lately. He used to be a man that was absolutely beloved as a commentator, I feel like, and then his mouth has gotten him in trouble a little bit, and I think people there's the score from 3 years ago. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about Kurt Herbstreit? I feel like he's a guy that, as I said, a lot of people used to really like, and He's kind of been running his mouth a lot lately, mainly against teams like Indiana, and a lot of people have not enjoyed Kurt Herbstreit the last couple of years. The way he kind of talks down to certain teams and schools. And it was kind of interesting to hear him and Sean McDonough both have to be in the booth while Indiana was having their run this year. And neither one of them backtracked or said anything. They all just sat there while Indiana won a national championship. And, you know, oh, Alabama, great team. Oh, my goodness, I thought he was going to break it. Alabama, or Indiana, rather, great team, hyping up everything about Indiana. But then a year ago, Kurt Herbstreit and Sean McDonough were all just railing on Indiana and talking about how bad they were and they shouldn't have been in the playoff and terrible team and don't let jokes like this in. And then in the last 2 years, they lose one game in 2 years. And Herbstreit's calling a national championship game. Oh, I wanted Kurt Signetti to say something to him. He's too much of a classy guy to do that, but it was just funny to not hear Herbstreit say a word during the national championship run and while calling the Indiana-Miami game. Just kind of kept his mouth shut and, oh, Indiana, great team, but he was not saying that a year ago. And it's also interesting that a decent amount of the players from Indiana were transfers from James Madison. I think they had about the team last year more so than the team this year. But a couple of the receivers that made big plays in the national championship game, they had about, 6 or 7 James Madison transfers on that national championship Indiana team. And that was the same team that everyone bashed for being in the college football playoff that ended up putting more points up in their playoff loss on the road to Oregon, which was a cross-country trip than a lot of teams did in their playoff game where they got defeated and put up, 0-3 points. There were some low scores. But anyway, we got to focus right now on Alabama because they are rolling right down the field. We had a really good defensive performance a week ago against Western Michigan, albeit a bit of a weaker opponent. That's not me talking down to the group of 5 like a Kurt Herbstreit might do. The game was saying they were the lowest ranked team, and Alabama is going to take the opening drive into the end zone and hype up Bryant Denny. That is not me talking down to a Western Michigan. That is the game saying that of all the teams, they were the worst ranked team of them all. And we gave ourselves that reward because we were playing the defending national champions, 3 national titles in 8 years, in a neutral site game. So that's why we gave ourselves the FCS game and the worst ranked team in college football. But we also did go on the road and play a tough Coastal Carolina. That's always a tough place to play on the Teal. So not to just give ourselves a super easy schedule, but unfortunately those conversations were lost to time because much like what happened, I'm really trying to keep an eye out. And I think what it is, I have to check YouTube to make sure the stream is going out, then it'll archive. Because there's been a couple times I've had to stop. I don't know if it's a PS glitch or if it's or what, but I'm going to avoid doing the screen pass for right now. I might slip it in later, but that is what burned us early on against Western Michigan. Starting off in the pistol. I don't know why he kind of stutter step there. But this is going to be Leon Pepper's kind of first big test since really struggling against the Oregon Ducks. And since then, he's had a lot of touchdowns thrown against FCS, Coastal Carolina, and Western Michigan. All right, we're going to try the screen pass since we're not right up against our end zone. Always got to check. Is it triangle or R1? It is triangle this time. There we go. Oh, what a juke! Oh my goodness, if 53 could have blocked a little bit better, that might have been the red zone or a touchdown. That's why we switch playbooks here. First playbook change since we made the switch in season 1. A lot of people like Tennessee's playbook, the vert and shoot or whatever they call it. but I could not get it going season 1. And again, I was picking up this brand new game for the first time since NCAA 14. So switched up the playbook. I don't even remember what. I think we were using Alabama's playbook, actually, kind of a pro style offense, and then we've used that all the way up until 2 weeks ago when we switched to this spread offense here. Man, it is rumbling right now. Oh, 4th and 2. They say throw it. I want to run it. I want to pistol run it. Could be risky. And we got, what is it, fullback backup. I think we... Oh my God, I thought we had it. I saw the opening, and he could not hit the gap. Oh my God, and on that throw on 3rd down, I mean, that was obviously the route, but... Oh! Oh, you kidding me, 91? Oh my God, you got to get those. Oh my God.
It's a lucky break for the offense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt.
All right, we got to kind of settle down into this thing now.
You played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others? Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Let's go blitz, 3rd and 5.
Short completion. 3rd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff.
Oh my God, I could not break free from that.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd inches. An empty backfield on 2nd and short.
All right. I mean, obviously, like we showed against Western Michigan, getting down by 14 is not the end of the world here. But we're starting to get carved up a little bit defensively. And kind of a shame considering how well we played. Again, you're comparing number 15 in the country to the worst ranked team in the country, but we did have 10 sacks against Western Michigan, and you would hope that some of that would come over into this one against Alabama. But my controller has not stopped rumbling since this game has begun. That was a big hit. So 3rd and 5 for the Tide. Kind of staying in a man coverage right now. And it did not work. 2 defenders on 86th, and he was open and waltzed right in. I just want to make at least one SEC championship. We're going on season 9. We were so close last year, and we could not get to the SEC title game. And you got 2 guys right there.
And now here comes the point.
10 for 10. Perfect 10 for 10 as the quarterback. I want to let see what you guys as well later today. What do you guys want to, if we can get back on and stream again. They said this will be our final stream because I'm going out of town tomorrow. We'll be out of town Friday, and we'll be coming back Saturday. And if I do stream Sunday, it will be likely without commentary. It'll just be me putting up an old video or something, or not an old video, but just streaming without the commentary. So I don't know the next time we'll do full in-game commentary. So let me know if you guys want to see me jump on later. So far, these screen passes are what's working out for the Volunteers. But if you want to see me come back on, let me know what you guys want to see. 2K, some football. I've been playing Final Fantasy VII, the second one. It was on sale recently, so I picked that up. I've been playing Kenna, as well. That's very fun. What else? Mortal Kombat 1 I've been playing. And that stuff, if you guys want to see me stream that as well, I stopped streaming the non-sports stuff. If you guys can look in the archives with God of War and Horizons, it just was not getting viewership. Man, everybody kind of ran a weird route of what I was expecting, and it was not an option choice. So I don't know what the hell was going on there. But this miscommunication, yeah.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short.
Oh my God. These guys are running routes that, and I don't know, they're getting confused 4th and inches. Is it risky to go for it from way back? I almost feel like with the way Alabama's going, I know this is crazy risky, but this is like 4th inches. But they're moving the ball down the field. Okay. Whew. Oh! If it wasn't inches, I wouldn't have done it, but with how close we were, with the fact that Alabama was just going down the field, I need to say, but I don't know what's up with these receivers. And if it's the crowd noise that's confusing them, but they are not running routes that I'm hitting the button for. Look, this should be just like crossing over the middle here, and maybe now that it's settled down. But guys were running like 10 yards down the field before cutting.
Offense looking to throw the ball.
And so far, it's our running back, Muatue, if I'm saying that right. Matudi. He's been the guy so far, and we're going to keep it going. We're going to try to get Folsom on the screen, because these screens have, unlike the Denver Broncos, these screens, well, I was going to say they have where, oh my God, and Pepper is injured on that hit, which is going to bring in Percy Brents, who actually did get to play in relief and actually threw the ball kind of well. He's been on this team, I think he's a junior or a senior. He has been on this team for a while, never in a starting role, but he is thrust into it now against Alabama, and we will see how he does. They want me to come on, 3rd and 13. I know it's a backup, but I gotta.
The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
I'm not seeing any plays that I like. What's my time? 16 seconds. These are all like play actions and crap. Oh, I hit the wrong. I gotta call timeout. God dang it. I hate that. I feel like, I don't know. A bruised forearm will return. That's risky. I feel like the plays are just like all over the place. Let's go. There we go. Hook. That's what we need. Everybody is ice cold. How can this be?
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw.
Brent throws an interception.
Going the other way, can they catch him?
And I think Hippenhammer did not even turn around and look at the football. And we're starting to have flashbacks of Oregon, and we're starting to look like Tennessee of 2 years ago with a really hot offense against non-conference teams. And then when they play the tough teams, the team kind of folds. I mean, Hippenhammer just was like, didn't even... He's been frustrating because he is a 5-star receiver, like a top receiver that we recruited 2 years ago. Played as a freshman, was just okay. And then so far his sophomore year, he gets maybe a catch a game. He has just not been impressive for a guy that's supposed to be a 5-star with all the attributes that he has.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty.
And we are right back to where we were playing Oregon week 1.
Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
And if he hadn't stepped out of bounds, he's going for a first down right there.
Second down play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Leon.
And the defense has no answers either for Alabama. No quarterback pressure.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
And this may be another Cheez-It Bowl kind of season. That's you know, I know everyone's itching. We're trying to get back to the college football playoff, but it is tough. That's how it should be. It should be a challenge.
He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Is it more? Maybe it's not more. Just say, I always watch Mr. Hurricane stuff because he's the guy, the main guy on YouTube, the main YouTube guy. But his the Arkansas State series, which has been fun, it's been awesome, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel realistic that it's Arkansas State and within like 3-4 years they're in the SEC and they're competing for national championships, where I feel like it should be a little bit more of a struggle. Maybe people like the immediate, you know, the immediate winning championships, but I think it's more realistic that you don't get that many. We found that success with Utah. Alabama now walking away with this game. This might be the worst one that we picked to do live commentary on. Big Al. Oh, Big Al and Callaway. Did you hear Big Al with the just blowing the smoke right now? Or, like I said, I don't get the numbers. Obviously, nowhere close that Mr. Hurricane gets. So maybe people hate the way I do it, the way I'm struggling through. Because it definitely, you know, other than when we were rocking and rolling with Utah, the Utes, this is about normal. But same thing for Utah. We kind of struggled for a bit with Utah until the last couple of years. We were finally able to put some national title seasons together. I still want to do another season or two of Utah, so be on the lookout. It's going to happen at some point. They just always suggest screen passes. I don't know if it's like with this playbook or what, but they're always suggesting do a screen pass, do a screen pass. Leon Pepper back in. He's beat up. And I'm starting to have the Oregon flashbacks right now where receivers just are not getting open. It's frustrating when you play. And I know the opponent, the quality of opponent we were playing against, I get all that, but man, we were throwing touchdown passes and getting points like nobody's business. Like, no problem. We were getting points. Well, I think we threw like 11, 12 touchdown passes the last 3 weeks, and then just like Oregon, here we are struggling again offensively. There we go, break some tackles. Crook, Manny Crook. So obviously we got to keep Leon Pepper from getting hit, because I think one more hit, he's going out. He's done. He's toast. It's the same thing. That's not like the play I called. They're not running the routes. It was supposed to be, I called, and I know you can't believe me. Go look it. It was supposed to be like cutting across the field. And here's my guys. And they're all like, he cut across the field, but they were like both 15 and 88 were both supposed to cut. And it's like, okay, I'm waiting. And they're also running. It was supposed to be like a 5-yard boom and then cut right there. And they're running 10 yards out before they're cutting. And that's not like the play I picked. And that's also horrendous blocking right there. Let's see, 53. Because I think I got a pretty decent O-line before we rag on right here, who just gives up a block that easily. And I have the blocking set to 100% because it's really bad in this game. 53 is a 90 overall that just had a guy just blow right past him. Like it was nothing. Just walked right past him, shoved past him. Barely got a hand on him. I guess we'll go mountain inside cross here. So we got at least 2 guys going deep, 1 guy going short. We got to watch this guy on the outside. The block is picked up. Pepper, and it's intercepted. This is bad, and this should be the end of our national title hopes, I hate to say. Whether we still have a shot at the SEC, be debated, but This is two complete butt kickings between Oregon and Alabama that we have had.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
We're not even stopping them on defense. At least defense, you would think may be able to keep us in the game. They're getting a lot of guys beat up and injured right now.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has
oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, this is worse than Oregon. This is arguably worse than the Oregon game. And it's going to be disappointing too. Leon Pepper, that we kind of waited. And there were some calls for Leon Pepper because he was another highly ranked recruited. I think a 4-star. Maybe a 4-star with a gem. I forget. You have to go back in the archives and look. But because he was more that pocket passer, the pure arm that Chris Fritz was, and when Fritz was kind of having his struggles the 2 years after making the college football playoff, there were a lot of calls for Pepper. We kind of waited it out, said, okay, these next 2 years are going to be his year. The struggle against Oregon, and I mean, he's beat up in this game, yeah, but
they'll try to run this one in.
We're going to call a timeout and at least try to get some kind of drive put together here.
Stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. And the kick is good.
Yeah, it is good. So 24-0. Alabama at home. And you got to think without a doubt those rankings are getting swapped. I'd put us way down into the 20s. I don't know. Getting beat up like this. So obviously the spread offense has not worked for Alabama like it has against our non-conference opponents.
This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And the balls come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Can we get something on the board? Everybody's just covered. Nobody's getting open. Henderson's hurt. They want me to run the ball. This game's drunk. Hippenhammer might be open here. Yeah, he is. But then he's just not. He ain't getting off the line. I guess I'll just do the same play, whatever. He's just so slow, and he's supposed to be a 5-star. I think we got a big problem with receivers, and we got a big problem with blocking right now, too. Like, who was supposed to be covering 40? Holy smokes. 74. Just spun right through, didn't even try to put a block on. Are we looking at another 90 overall that can't block? I mean, no, that's right. I mean, my whole line is 90s. It was 74, right? Who would be a 92 overall? Yeah, it's a 92 overall. They can't block.
Starting here, first half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
I mean, we're going to go 4 verticals here, but
another sack makes it 2nd and long.
At this point, do we just play Percy Brents the rest of the way? I might just do that. Pepper's hurt. He's going nowhere. I
can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting.
Again. And again, I have the sliders 100 in this game. I don't know if I can show you. Maybe not. But they are not blocking all. I think in the second half we make the swap
the scheme, anything at all to help.
And yeah, just go with Leon Pepper, or go with Percy Brentslewis, because Pepper's hurt. He's beat up. And pressure coming again. Oh, that is a nice throw. That's the final timeout we have. They want what? The stupidest play calling. 1st and 10, and they want me to do a quarterback sneak with no timeouts.
The offense comes back out there. Not much.
I don't necessarily like that play call, but maybe we can get someone out of bounds. Yep. I just couldn't find a play, and time's ticking. It's crazy. So it's like you'll look, and sometimes you have 40 seconds, and then there's other times the game gives you like 20 seconds to call a play. And it's kind of like, you know, I get like the time ticking down when you get to the line, but why sometimes the game gives you like 15 seconds to call a play? Oh! Oh my God, what a catch and out of bounds. At this point, do we take points? I think we take points and get on the board. Oh man, well now I'm kind of well, let's see. This is kind of a weird angle. We got it. Whew! I am almost thinking now. I was thinking Percy Brents, but now with those two big throws, if we can kind of get the ball out quick and maybe we're doing some more deep throws, maybe that's the play instead of trying to do these big routes. Maybe these Alabama free safety, strong safeties just don't quite have it. We can burn them deep. Hey, we got to get 3 touchdowns. Oh, there's still a second left.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. You thought about returning it, but instead,
might as well just run it out.
It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first.
All right, I'll let you guys listen into the halftime show here.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember.
All right, we get the ball first here.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half.
So let's see if we can keep that momentum up.
That's a deep kickoff.
Get some more points on the board.
End zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Pepper's feeling a little healthy after getting in the locker room.
We get the second half started with the running play. And the senior able to make the
That's
stop
hurting us a
on
little
the
bit
short
too. The
field.
running game kind of not really having anything there.
Try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of
And we
scrimmage,
drop
not
it.
give up big run plays.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here. Down.
It might just be a throw to Prince. He's going to be, I think, well, I don't know. We're going to, oh no, they drop back into coverage.
Quick throw, testing the middle.
Oh my God. I mean, that's a 50-50 ball that we're getting beat on every single freaking time. Oh my God, did he get hurt again? Did he get hit and get hurt? So, well, so much for, I know Coach Peyton Manning doesn't believe in halftime adjustments, but he didn't even get hurt, so I don't know what. I mean, it's just like, how are you guys not contending with the ball? The pressure's on. It's a 50-50 ball, and you're getting beat. It's Hippenhammer again, our God godforsaken 5-star recruit. He's coming across the middle. And he's getting beat right here. Look at that. 50-50 ball. Not even. Push in front. Oh my God. He's just like... And I don't know. Could you argue this was pass interference? Because the ball's not here. Right? The ball's not here. And look at... He gets knocked away. How is that not pass interference now that we're looking at it a little closer? Because it's going. And he comes up. Pushes, like you can see him physically get moved. Watch. Boom, right there. He gets hit. Right there, he gets hit. It's light, but he gets shoved, or he gets pushed. How is that not interference? But same thing. If you're hip and hammer, how do you get beat like that on that kind of a throw? And now Leon Pepper's numbers. Alabama and Oregon versus the rest of the non-conference slate is like Heisman numbers to... I don't even know what you compare it to.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Finally, now we're getting some pressure, and we haven't had any of that today on them.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss.
Oh, my goodness. Sack would have been nice there, but at least finally got some pressure going. It's still not crazy out of it yet. Like, we're getting beat up, but it's a 3-touchdown game. Do not touch that ball. I had to take control and put him out of there. I'm going to try a screen pass because they have been successful for us today. Mostly. I know Pepper got hurt on one of them. Man, why is the throw is so long? Like, from the time I hit to throw the ball, it's like, look at, like, I'm hitting the ball, okay. Right here, I'm pushing the button. Like, get rid of it. Look at the windup. For a screen pass. He does not need to wind up this far. And in the games, I don't know. The coaching suggestions on the spread offense playbook, maybe I just stay with most recent. The coaching suggestions with the spread offense playbook is like horrific. It's all screen passes or curls and nothing else. Like, why is this game acting so stupid? Oh my... I don't know what to do. These receivers aren't running routes. This was a cut across the field, and look at this. He's wide open, and then why does he run backwards? This is supposed to be cut and then run across the middle of the field. As soon as he makes the cut, I'm hitting the button to throw it, the anticipation to throw the ball. Like, okay, he's cutting, I'm going to throw it. And then he runs behind the defender. The play, go rewind it back. I'll rewind it on my phone right now because now I'm getting pissed off at this team. Because this is like ridiculous. I'm gonna tell you the play that I picked. I'm looking at it here. Oh my God, and people are messaging me. Stop messaging. Sorry. I had 1 million people message and it covered up the play. I called the 6-8-9 hook, which according to the play, and you can rewind it back, the 6-8-9 hook is supposed to be the wide receiver going out about 8 yards or so and then cutting across the field. And he's supposed to cut all the way across the field. He cuts and then just starts running up the field on his own. I throw the ball with anticipation that he's going across the field. And he's like, no, I'm going to cut upfield. And that's why the ball gets picked off. That is not the play call. I've thrown 10,000 interceptions in this game. I don't know what to do with this team anymore. There we go. Oh my goodness. Up against Alabama. Pick six.
Touchdown, Tennessee. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the
Oh my goodness.
taken to the house, a pick six.
I don't know how you're supposed to do celebrations, by the way, because the game says you're supposed to hold down the triggers, R2, R1, L1, L2, and then move the stick. Anytime I do that, it immediately cuts away and goes to the next play, like I've hit the advance button. If I just do the stick up, down, left, right, I can do the celebration, but then I only get 4 celebrations. And one of them's the stupid, like, stick a needle in my arm, like this is Blitz the League. So, I don't know how you're supposed to do a celebration. If you know how to do a celebration without the game going back to the play calling screen, let me know. But with all this that's been going on, with the receivers playing awful, every one of my receivers has been god-awful, just running terrible routes. Through all of that, it's a 14-point game. It's a 2-score game. Now, this isn't good. They're a holding call, though. We can wind that one back. I see people coming and people going on this whole stream. I don't know. People having a good time coming in. People just leaving, coming. Don't like what they're seeing. Illegal block in the back. 1st and 6. Come on. Got more people jumping in. Hello to everybody in the chat. Stick around. We're having a good one. This is chaos. We're going nuts. We're yelling at the players. The players suck. Peyton Manning's cussing people out. There we go. Alabama now maybe starting to get a little lackadaisical. If we can get another turnover or something, it'd be absolutely huge. Got to keep stopping them, though, on defense. Ooh, run backwards. So 3rd and 3. Leon Pepper's numbers, again, are going to look terrible, but I'm Coach Peyton Manning. In the post-game press conference, I'm talking about, you know, hey, it's not on Pepper. Most every one of those, oh, they gave him a 1st down on that, was receivers just running awful routes. Our running back having 24 yards doesn't help either. But with the receivers not running good routes, it's like most of those interceptions are... One of them was I don't even remember the other one. One of them was a 50-50 ball that our 5-star wide receiver couldn't win. The other one, the guy runs the wrong route. He tries to cut up field when the play was for him to cut across the field. And we're throwing the ball with anticipation that he's supposed to come across the field.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it.
Ooh, that was a bad pass. So 3rd and 12. Eric Callaway.
Long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly.
Oh my goodness.
This catch right near the sideline, gets the foot down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done
That's tough.
everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down.
Come on, defense, turnover. Hold them.
They deliver.
Callaway hangs on to it.
And a decent gain there before defense brings him down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave
He's saved right now by these flags, tell you that much.
He pulled it. He got some good yards himself.
Although it's not many yards, though.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
How's he run backwards?
The 1st down.
And they give him the forward progress anyway on that. Some goddamn home cooking here in this game, I'll tell you that much. Holy smokes.
Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball into the end.
Well, that was one that we had to have.
Well, the energy really building that, but if they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Not just the offense, but our defense, which had been pretty good as well. Now struggling. Might have to call Joe Namath in here to tell our team what they're doing right now.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21.
A day to forget, a game to forget, an afternoon to forget here.
And this won't be returnable out.
And we'll see if we can just at least try to make this. Should I do the 6-8-9 hook again just to see if Prince is going to run the right route? He's supposed to run to the 40 and cut across the field. Let's see what he does. Oh, they're going to bring blitz. We can't even wait for him. Oh, Hippenhammer finally one of those 50-50 balls. He's able to get it.
They attack the deep middle of this defense, come up with a big play.
Finally gets one of the 50-50 balls.
Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Receiver makes the
Oh, there we go.
They make the tackle, but that's
I'm just sticking in the recent plays for right now.
The drive stays alive with that.
Because this game can't suggest to me any good plays.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid
some of the more productive plays that we've had so far in this game. Whether Alabama's just resting on their laurels a little bit or what.
They've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yards.
Z spot. Maybe we can hit someone. Could hit Gilmore in the corner. Gilmore, somebody.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Fires it on.
Oh my goodness, that was like our fourth read. And that was a hell of a throw from Leon Pepper. And Prince gets a little bit of redemption for running an awful route earlier. And we're back to a 2-touchdown game. We keep sticking in it. I mean, it's an insurmountable odds for sure. I'm not expecting to win this one. But we are sticking in, and that is a crossbody throw. Again, that's the fourth read. Because I'm looking at the 2 corner shots first, then I was looking at the guy in motion, and then finally I saw Prince. 5 plays, 75 yards, but you wonder where the hell that was in the whole first half of the game. And if the defense can come up with something, I mean, this could be a New York Giants, Denver Broncos type comeback. If we can get another turnover. The pick six definitely helped. I'd love to get another one of those. Who wouldn't?
The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Fighting him off.
There we go.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it here.
I feel like I got sucked into an animation on that one because I know I'm like complaining about every single little thing, but like I did not slow down. You can't see it, I don't have, but I held the stick down the entire time, just trying to like rush in there as hard as I can, and then he stopped, and I did not stop. I did not let go of the stick. I held the stick down diagonal the entire run as soon as to try to like get in the middle of that, and it made my guy stutter step and stop. So I don't like that. It just feels like I got sucked into an animation.
The game makes it second and medium.
But regardless of whatever's been done, it's been the defense's inability to get off the field, because Alabama, they put a lot of yards on us.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
There we go.
Bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with
this is huge if we can get this stopped. We'd have a shot at making this one interesting.
Sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting.
I mean, he's been killing us without question. Waiters lost his name for some reason.
So one final quarter to play.
Big Al putting up the fours, the hooves. What are they for an elephant? Are they hooves? Stompers?
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. try and muscle for the first
Come
down.
on, yes.
And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris,
Well, that was big. We should get decent field position. I say decent, like maybe getting up to like the 30 or 40. I don't know. That's a heck of a punt, though. And nobody blocked. Why did nobody block 28? Like, this is the... Somebody package this game up and send it to whoever works at EA. Like... Here, okay, we're going to follow 28. There are 3 guys here, and nobody picks up this block? Okay, you're getting down, I get it. 9 should be turning around by now and blocking. And, look at this, there are 3 guys. 3 guys. And nobody blocks 28. I get, like, okay, 16, you're running from behind, fine. Oh my god, that block should have been picked up. At this point, how are you not picking up blocks like that? I'm going to do a run play to see if... I know our running game's been struggling, but just to see if we can get something. Ooh, there we go. The game just loves these screen plays, I tell you what.
When it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Benhammer hangs on to that one.
After the catch, he'll be short of the mark.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score.
I'm looking at the clock, Herb Street. Don't worry. Just worry about your Doug or your dog or whatever.
Have a chance to win it, so you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Oh.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a big game before he goes out of
Quit
bounds.
calling screen passes. College football 25. I don't want to do a screen pass on every single play.
First down here for this offense.
Why are you so obsessed with screen passes?
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
Oh my God.
Intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception.
It's about as bad as it gets from your quarterback. I don't know why he threw the ball so low. Doesn't help that, again, you kind of had to get rid of it fast because nobody could block. But, like, I'm looking at a wide open receiver, and he's throwing the ball. Look at how low that throw is. Now, a lot of the interception's not his fault. And again, I'm either taking a sack here, or I have 3 options to throw the ball, and none of them are promising, as you can see down the field. Like, if I throw it here, that's an interception. If I throw it here, it's likely an interception. I throw it in the only spot I got before I'm about to get hit, right? And this dude's wide open. If he puts some elevation into this instead, it's just like the lowest throw of the low. I'm going to make a switch here, because that was about as bad as it got. And I know Percy Brents threw the interception earlier. He's technically ranked a little bit higher than Leon Pepper, but we're going to make a change. I know there's still a shot at this being a game, but it has not been pretty, the Leon Pepper show today. Although, again, I'll say that most of the interceptions were not his fault. That last one was all on him. I know he's been injured. I know he's been beat up, but this was a bad performance. And every time we had a shot at it, the offense just 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other.
I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Quick themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Defense.
And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or
What did Alabama have? 5 interceptions on us today?
3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the freshman making an impact play there.
I'm surprised they only have 5 sacks. It feels like we have been in duress this entire game with an O-line all ranked in the 90s that just cannot hold a block.
Kick is good.
So it still stays a 2-touchdown game, as crazy as that is. We have all our timeouts,
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick
but we're
off.
making the QB change
Oh, Chris, it's a
at
nice
this
kick
point.
here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
No, it's not a two-touchdown game.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession.
No, it's a, yeah,
Let's see if they continue
it's
to
a lot more than that.
quarterback in the passing game.
That field goal took it out from being a 2-touchdown game.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for 1st down.
Now hip and hammer. See, the annoying thing is they're not. I may just switch from the spread playbook for the fact that they're not like suggesting any plays, and I'm sitting here having to dig through 100 plays because like the coaching suggestion is so bad.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback.
I'm going 4 verticals. I know it's 4th and 1, but oh man, R1, maybe.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's see, they're going to suggest a screen. Now they're just suggesting slants for every play. Does anyone else have this trouble? Like, I feel like I have the stupidest play suggestions right now.
It's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
We'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground.
And our running back fumbled the ball.
And the defense jumps on the football.
There's only so much I can do.
Flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball. They do. and they're
Between receivers not running routes, quarterbacks underthrowing, running backs fumbling. I'm not too sure if he wasn't down or not. Or they review it. Doesn't look like it.
Offense onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot.
I'm just ready for this day to be over. I don't even know you guys want to see me stream again today. We'll see. I got to finish the New Japan show after this. I'm about halfway through it, so I don't know how long that'll take.
not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Handoff as they try to work the clock.
Oh,
The ball is loose.
there we go.
Defense
Something
jumps
at
on the
least.
ball. It's a turnover.
This
Defense still fighting through their struggles.
Have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the
Oh,
ground,
man.
and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Trey Burnett. What? Okay. I don't know what to do anymore. I want to get a good variety of suggested plays, so I don't have to shimmy and shuffle through hundreds of plays. But
The
like,
Volunteers' high-tempo offense
they're
is back out on
suggesting
the field.
nothing.
The fumble
I
the
don't
last time
understand
out,
it.
Symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. He's
Nobody's running the right route again.
It's incomplete. He was hit his
It was supposed to be like 3 or 4 people, 2 or 3 people cutting across the field, like cutting right to the left, rather, across the field. And like they all, I guess they eventually did go, but it's like, man, they're taking so long. Here I need to make a decision, and yeah, it's just, yeah.
rush there.
I think it's just that kind of day. Everyone's just stuck in a day.
After the incompletion. looking to throw the ball.
Just going to run it. Why not?
Breaking free at midfield.
Oof. Probably should have gone out of bounds at that point, but
this is why I love the quarterbacks.
Try 4 verticals against. First down, why not?
Have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back. See,
here's a shot toward the end zone.
Oh my, are you kidding me? How do you not catch that ball?
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back.
Is that 7 turnovers for this team? And again, like, I'd say 1 interception that was on our quarterbacks, 1 or 2, and the rest have all been because of our wide receivers. Like, how many times can you say that most interceptions have been because of your receivers? Are you absolutely kidding me right now? It hits my man in the hands. How many turnovers do we have? An insane amount of turnovers. Most of them caused by our wide receivers. And Coach Manning's got to call them out in the press conference and say, look, you had 1 interception where the guy tips the ball up. You have 1 where it's a 50-50 ball where your 5-star receiver doesn't make a play. You have 1 where the guy breaks from his route and runs behind his crossing route across the field, like inexplicably on his own cuts up field. And then 1 that you can put on the quarterback where it was an underthrow.
This time the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Absolutely disappointing, and college football playoff hopes, I think, are again just getting back there. It's just seeming like it's going away, and they keep signing us to new contracts. The game keeps hanging us around. I know probably can call timeouts, try to make something of it, but it's like the game's toast at this point.
And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, needing a third.
Even just making a conference championship would have been something. Oh my God, and the defense fights over the ball. Should have been an interception. They fight over the ball. It falls to the turf.
Makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now.
Absolute horrific effort here.
We'll see what he can do.
No blocking, no nothing.
Pins him in and brings him down.
Game says run the ball. I can Google this.
Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off.
College football 25 coach suggestion plays bad. Few people are mentioning it. Yeah, there's some people saying how bad it is. Every play is an inside handoff, a tight end play, a play action, or yeah. So people are complaining about it. I haven't noticed it being this bad until I've switched to the spread option offense. The spread offense, not even a spread option. It's just the spread.
Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield.
But it is, yeah, it is not good. Should I try the 4 verticals again, even though we just got an interception off of it? Why not? Game on the line. Oh my God, how's that not a flag? And how are you not catching the ball when you're wide open? So it only suggests the most recent 9 plays, and it keeps the same plays over and over, which is stupid. Am I just like missing out on plays? Again, Brent's just is under duress and just gets rid of it at the last minute. Like, deep pass is giving me like no options.
Really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into
Shut up, Herb Street. Again, 3 plays, 3 plays, 2 plays, 2 plays, 4 plays.
He better tighten up his decision making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Like, I feel like I don't have a lot of plays to go off of here.
And the big play to start the drive, but now the 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame.
That's about as bad as it gets right there, folks.
Really, everyone on both sides remember.
Part of it's just you're throwing the ball with guys right in your face. You got no time. I know the blocking's just god-awful in this game, and that's with blocking up at 100.
They have a clock counting down to these kind of games, and to go through all that anticipation and fall short, it's always tough.
That is a solid 0 for 2 awful performances against ranked teams, which tells you about where we should be. Who wants to do some recruiting after that? Who wants to come to Tennessee? How many turnovers was it? It was like 8 turnovers, wasn't it? It was 8 turnovers. 7 interceptions thrown. Yeah, I mean, Percy didn't do much better. Moved it a little bit there, but... And I know he's kind of in a situation where you're throwing the ball with everything on the line. Hippenhammer actually had one of his best games in his career so far. Surprisingly, but... I know we got a lot of young receivers and stuff, but... It was a pretty god-awful performance receiver-wise. All right. That's it. Let's see how far we fall on that one. Ooh. Championship contender took a tumble. And we got a bye week, too, so we got 2 weeks worth of recruiting here that we can do. Well, Oklahoma got beat also. So we fall to 16. Alabama moves. So, yeah, we basically swapped position with Alabama. Look at North Texas up to 6. And we are 15th in the conference, albeit with 1 SEC loss here, but yeah, most of those interceptions have been in the Oregon and Alabama games. So let's do a little bit of recruiting. I don't even know how much. We got 300 points to play with here, so looking at national rank, these guys are pretty much all but spoken for, unless we want to do, which we can't. We want to do a hard sell. So at this point, we're kind of just waiting on guys to make their decisions. And we can throw some more points into guys like this. Buy out the list. This is kind of, if he wants to come here, But I ain't really too worried. A 3-star, 4-star with the X. Still looking good here. We can schedule a visit. Sure, come on in for the LSU game. You love athletic facilities. That's what we're going to talk to you about, son. Got a right tackle. We need some good blocking here. We need some wide receivers as well. All these guys are like far and away ready to come to Tennessee. Do we take a shot at a hard sell knowing 2 of the 3 here? It's either going to be this one. That's the only one it can be, because there's no other ones where it picks playing style. So we're going to do the old 40-pointer right there. And yeah, you're ready. Let's schedule you for a visit. Come on in. We're not going to do championship contender since we've kind of gone to hell on that one. But how about your pro potential, son? Wide receivers. Let's keep getting more wide receivers. Because that was a big struggle. I'm going to save the guys that are second because, you know, sometimes they can flip a commitment. I had kickers that I was going after too. Let me look at some of these. So he's pretty far ahead. Now we've got some more points to throw out there because we were running low on kickers and punter. Ooh, look at that. So now we can kind of play around with the rest of our points. Try to make another push here. Ooh, that's iffy. See, we got more points, so we can kind of throw some of those 50s back in there that we weren't doing before. I think we give up here. We're pretty far out of that running. Right guard, we can still be in the mix here. I don't know. We're not scouting anything just yet. Wide receiver as well. Part of it's just like the points that we have. We don't really have a lot of points. Some of these guys, though, without anything, they're just straight up taking an offer. We have 5 points to spend, so do we just like throw it into somebody? Sure. Boom. All right. We will sim forward. We'll do another round of recruiting. And then we will end this game because that was absolutely awful. Okay. And we didn't get anybody, and a lot of people committed elsewhere. So what do we got next? We're at home against Arkansas, which should hopefully be a win. We had Texas beat Kentucky. NC State, that was a big matchup in the ACC there. So what are we looking at now? Top 25. Wisconsin, Nebraska, 1 and 2. LSU, 5 and 1 is 3. North Texas moves up to number 4. You got Cal, NC State. And we are the highest ranked 3 and 2 teams. So they're probably looking at the fact that we lost to Oregon and Alabama. Even though both those games were god-awful, they like the fact that they have us over undefeated Syracuse and USF. I want to look at North Texas. Why does the game love North Texas so much? They must have had some big wins or something, because the game does favor wins and losses a bit, more so than record would show. So let's see. They beat Colorado, not necessarily a huge impressive. Nothing really on here screams other than the fact that they beat a Big 12 team. And they beat a Pac-12 team, but that's really it. So it's kind of interesting. They haven't beat any ranked teams. that the game would have them ranked that high, considering there's other teams like Syracuse and USF also undefeated, but that's how they have it. So we got 200 more points to play with here. Boy, we are neck and neck with Georgia. And how do we still have... I was going to say, it says we have 40 out of 50 points to spend. Okay, there it goes. Did you see that? That was crazy. This one is just us having some extra points, so we're going to throw it in. Because these guys are... Ooh, yeah, see? Quentin Carver, he saw that Alabama game, and he was like, I might be good with you guys. We'll see. I'll try to make a... Oh, not a soft sell. A hard sell. I never do sway. Is sway the move? I think sway only changes, like, one of the categories or something. Yeah, so it can only be this one. Sway is, we'll add your chosen ideal pitch as the recruit's ideal pitch for your school only. And, I mean, everything that is, like, A+, so it wouldn't really matter anyway. See, all these, I don't want to keep wasting points here, but all these are, like, right neck and neck. If that's not it, then screw us. Got that one wrong. Ooh, all of these are really, really, really close. It's been that Alabama game that just hurt things. I don't think we're winning this battle. And you know what? I'm not all that interested anyway. So I'm going to take my points back and put them somewhere else. This one is a bit of a struggle. We can make one final hard sell. I know we were sitting in the 25s. We may have been way ahead at some point. We're good there. We're good there. Yeah, I might get a flip. This one is on the verge. Why don't we schedule a visit? Mississippi State. I don't want to do championship contender, but that's the closest one that we got right now. We haven't done any scouting here. Should we spend the rest of our points on scouting? Or do we just say we don't care? Ooh, this one. I'm going to say my guy's not interested. I'm going to take my 50 points back and drop you off the list. This one we could be interesting here. I hate the ones where you have to spend all those points. Decent 4-star. Alex Samuel's still in the mix with us as well. Can schedule a visit with him as well. Do LSU. Talk about your brand. Punt, we're doing good. Punter. He's pretty happy, so I don't know if we need to spend all the... I'll keep an eye out. Maybe we need to. If we need to throw some points back in, but we're pretty far along on some of these guys. Same thing here. Let's we got 65 points to play with. Let's get back to the recruiting board. See guys that have an interest that we can maybe throw on the list that we need. Is there anybody? Pretty much the guys that are interested in us. Now, we don't need a defensive tackle, but there's a 4-star that's interested in us, so why the heck not? We'll throw him on the list. After what we just... I already kicked him out. I was going to say after what we just experienced, we don't need any more receivers, but I'm going to throw a couple of them in the mix here. So So we're going to get 3 guys. Yeah, let's start with 3-star. And I'm not going to be able to recruit everybody. I just added, obviously. Interest status. So who's the guys we just added? Those are the ones we got to put the points into. Timmy Crispin. Let's offer a scholarship. You know what? Let's offer everybody a scholarship without even scouting them. It may burn us, but what the heck? And then we will do 25 points. 20. Ooh, don't have enough. Okay. 10 points. And 10 points. And we'll see where that gets us. And that is going to end this episode. We might be back later. I'll let you know. But that was a butt kicking. Tennessee, Arkansas next time on TB Sports. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Support the channel. Subscribe.